right, you bastards! I bet you're waiting on the new episode, huh? Sucks to be you! It ain't done yet, so here's a cop-out filler video to keep you occupied! Hit the unnecessary info dump, Greg!
Thank you, Monokuma. The School of Hope's Peak is an elite establishment indeed, only accepting the most gifted of students. But just what are the incredible talents of this highly volatile group of teenagers? Let's meet them one by one and find out. Makoto Naegi was handpicked by Hope's Peak, not for any outstanding skill, but for his tendency to scream like a bitch. The staff felt his excessive reactions to even the smallest of surprises would provide much-needed entertainment. They were correct. Kiyotaka Ishimaru is such a stickler for the rules, he's practically sticky. He truly cares about what isn't welcome in a school environment. He also lacks an indoor voice and anything resembling social skills. Toko Fukawa is a successful author of the romantic novel Moist Dreams in Malaysia, but her true passion is her social justice blog, where she vents her frustrations about those she despises the most, people. As such, she rarely leaves the house. Sayaka Mizuno, a member of the semi-popular pop group the Kawaii Choir, is a cheerful young girl who just happens to be mind-bendingly annoying. She speaks fluent weeaboo, even though she is already Japanese. Try not to think about it too hard. Leon Kuwata is exceptionally good at baseball and very little else. Luckily, his bat-based skills are all he needs. So much so, he's excused from being a complete moron otherwise. We would discuss him more, but we're already bored of this guy. Moving on, Hifumi Yamada is an aficionado of all things dorky. Comics, cartoons, sci-fi shows, video games, and everything of that nature are the means he uses to communicate. Those with no knowledge of these things will be rejected outright. He's also an artist, and by artist, we mean amateur pornographer. Aoi Asahina loves sports, particularly swimming, but nothing means more to her than donuts. It is largely believed that if she is deprived of the baked goods, she will die. Fortunately for her, she has a steady supply of donuts and a fast track right to diabetes. Chihiro Fujisaki is a timid young student who spends an unhealthy amount of time in front of the computer. We would elaborate on Chihiro further, but Tumblr would get very angry with us, so we're just going to move on now. Kyoko Kirigiri is, well, actually, we don't really know. She's a mystery, so, yeah, we don't have much to say about her, sorry.
Mention the fact that she's emotionless as crap!
Yes, what he said. Junko Enoshima may be academically challenged and have all the personality of a dishcloth, but she is physically attractive and has appeared on magazine covers, so she still holds a place in society. Terrible attitudes are very fashionable, we should point out. Mondo Owada is an unmitigated ball of rage, which makes him the ideal leader for a stereotypical Japanese biker gang. His tendency for needless violence knows no bounds, and is almost as ridiculous as his hairstyle. Seriously, look at that thing. Let's just get it over with, shall we? Sakura Ogami is a woman. There, are you over it now? Sakura is a hulking mass of muscle who wouldn't seem out of place in a Street Fighter game. She's obsessed with the honor of the battlefield.
She's also terrifying!
Yes, that. Byakuya Togami is a prick. He's also the son of the owner of a wealthy corporation, but mostly a prick. That fact is far more noticeable than his staggering net worth. We would go into detail on his precise level of prickery, but we'd be here all day. Yasuhiro Hagakure is way too old to be attending this school, but nonetheless he earned a spot simply by being hilariously inept. He always needs money for one thing or another. Supposedly he is a fortune teller, but since that's an utterly useless skill, nobody takes it seriously. Celestia Ludenberg, if that is indeed her real name, is a gambler known for her ability to scare the pants off her opponents. She's also quite skilled at forging fabrications, and is believed to be a bloody demonic creature from the depths of hell itself. And that's just about the whole gang. You may wonder how half of those skills count as talents, and we're just as confused as you are. Oh, and how can we forget the one running the show here, the ever-so-charismatic Monokuma?
Yeah, I'm pretty much a sexy beast, huh?
Well, that's all we have time for, but be sure to join us for episode 2, coming very soon. We hope you'll stick around and—
Did somebody say hope?
What? Come on, get lost. You're here way too early.
Oh, okay. I'll just be over here. Hoping.